Hi, good afternoon. This is Module 2, Lesson 3. This is nested loops. Yesterday we looked at drawing with some loops. Today we're going to talk about nested loops. And nested loops are pretty simple concept, but very powerful. Nested loops are simply loops inside loops. And you might know the Ukrainian Matryoshka dolls. Here we have a Simpsons variety of those dolls where the dolls go inside each other to all fit inside the big one here, Bart. Same idea, nested loops are simply loops inside loops. So let's have a look here. You should have the handout as well. It says lesson 3 on it. So I'm just going to make this a little bit bigger here. I'm just wondering what you think this script might do. We're going to hide the pen. We're going to clear the screen. We're going to lift our pen up. We're going to change the color of the pen to a certain random color. We're going to set the pen size to 10. We're going to go to this position, and we're going to point in direction -90. And then we're going to repeat all of this 2 times, okay? And so we've got inside that loop, we've got pen down, repeat this 3 times. This looks like a triangle here. Then we're going to pick the pen up. We're going to move the X over. We're going to put the pen back down. Then we're going to repeat this 5 times. This looks like a pentagon. Then we're going to pick the pen up. We're going to change the X by -200. Then we're going to drop the Y coordinate by -100. Okay, so we're going to go up. And then we're going to repeat all of that one more time. So let's just see what that does. Okay, so the next part here is I've got this comment down here. To get 3 lines of shapes requires 1 small change. What is it? And so if you look here, we're going to repeat. This is the triangle. This is the pentagon. And then it does it all over again. So that repeats that 2 times. So I'm going to put a 3 in there. I'm going to go to Scratch. And I'm going to change this repeat. Oops. I'm going to change this repeat right here to a 3, and let's see what happens. I get my triangle, I get my pentagon. It's going to repeat again. And because I've got to repeat 3 here, it's going to do that all over one more time, and it's going to give me 3 lines. And so nested loops is a nice way to sort of make things happen. It eliminates a lot of repeating code, which is really important. Try to eliminate code, make your script as clean as possible, as efficient as possible. Okay, so let's move on a little bit here. So what I would like you to do is I would like you to try to modify that previous code, and I'll leave it up on the screen so you can see, and I'm going to print it out for you as well. I'd like you to try to modify that previous code to create this pattern. So now we've got triangle, pentagon, hexagon, and circle. So we've done hexagon and circle, so you're going to have to add those into your script. And then I want you to do it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. And I also want you to see that the color is different for each one. So go ahead and try that right now. And we'll put this on pause. All right, so hopefully you've had a bit of time to try that. I'm just going to show you the solution for that. Here's the solution for the 4 shapes pattern. Let's just see how this goes. There's the circle. The circle obviously takes longer because we have to draw 360 sides. So that's how that goes. I'm just going to stop this here. So most of the script is the same as before. We're repeating it 5 times here, okay, because I want 5 lines. Repeat 3 times. This is the triangle right here. I should probably put a comment in here. Triangle. This is the triangle here. This one right here is the pentagon. Down here we do the hexagon. And right at the bottom here is the circle. Okay, so we've got an individual script for each one of those shapes. Now you'll notice here that I've changed the X by 320. So what that does is it moves Scratch all the way back over to the left, changes the Y by -50. If I went down this -50 by farther, then the next line would be farther down. Okay, and you'll notice that I've added this one right in here, changed the pen color. Okay, and that gives us a different color for each line. And then it goes back to the top, and it repeats the whole thing 5 more times. So that's the solution for that. hopefully you made a good attempt at that and did well. I'd like you to try exercise 2 now. That's this one here, creating this shape below using the nested loops. And I'm going to put the solution up right away. If you could pause the video and then have a look at that in a few minutes. All right, hopefully you had a chance to try that. Here's the solution for that one. You'll notice that there's some extreme repeated loops in here. I'm just going to put this on slow here, the single stepping. We'll go slow. And here we go. Okay, so it draws that square, draws that square, draws that square, draws that square, and then it moves, and then it does the same thing all over again. Okay, so each one of these is repeat 4 right here. This is 1 square. Okay, then we turn 90 degrees, and then we repeat that 4 times, 1 for each of these. So the first repeat right here, this is for the, let me just comment this. This is for a side. Okay, that's for a side. This one here, this loop here is for a square. Okay, and oops, this comment right here goes with that loop. This one here is for the 2 squares. Okay, I'm just going to run that again, show you that. There's the first square, second square, third square, fourth square, and then it goes large and changes the pen color and does it all over again, starting from a different position. Okay, so what I would like you to do now is, there's this one as well. I can quickly show you the solution for that one as well. This one's a little bit trickier. And then there's exercise 3, which is the nested triangles assignment. Let's do the flower one first. Okay, here's the flower one. Am I on single stepping? Here we go. Okay, this time here I'm only moving 5 degrees at a time. Okay, and I repeat that 18 times, and then I do a 90-degree turn. This one's pretty hard. This is more of a challenge exercise than anything. It's kind of neat to try, play around with though. If you want to pause the video and have a look at this one. That's how it ends up looking. Okay, I'm going to print this one out for you as well, and you can have a look at it. For now, please try the nested triangles assignment. This one is going to be tough. Good luck.